Unstoppable Morgan. What is the allure? What is the attraction? Why are people flocking to her channel? I'll give you my opinion right after we read some comments from you. What's up, blind viewers? How is everybody doing today? That's right. We're going to talk about Unstoppable Morgan because she was the topic of a few comments. That's right. We're going to read some comments first, and then we're going to talk about why people flock to Unstoppable Morgan. What the allure is. What my opinion is, anyway. We'll see if it matches up with yours. But first, let's read some comments. That's right. It's time for some comments. So let's just go ahead and start this right away. First one is from RV Rebel Girl. This was on, we were talking about nomadic fanatic owning a home in Illinois, but having his residence in Texas. And we were discussing why he would want to register his vehicle in Texas, where he technically lives in a home in Illinois. And there was discussion of, well, this is more expensive, that's cheaper, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so RV Rebel Girl, who is very familiar with Illinois, she is from the Chicago area, if I remember correctly. I think Eric might use something like Escapees as his domicile to transfer his mail. Yes, Illinois vehicle registration went up because the POS governor. As long as Eric isn't in Illinois more than 6 months, isn't a registered voter, and doesn't have a job in Illinois, he can say he is not a resident. There you go. Tennessee, Florida, Nevada also don't have state tax. So yeah, that's a little bit of insight from a Illinois person as to why and what the rules are. So yeah, if he can own a home, but he doesn't stay there very often. He's there for a little bit, but then yeah, he takes off and he goes and travels, as we all know. So yeah, so if he's not there for more than 6 months, he's not a registered voter, and doesn't have a job there, well, then he can say he is a resident of Texas. He's just having issues getting his vehicle registered in Texas, since it was registered in Illinois, I do believe. But anyway, yeah. So thank you, Carolyn, RV Rebel Girl, for clearing some of that up for us, for sure. What we got next? Oh, this is about Squirmy and Grubs not being very not being very TikTok friendly. But yeah, David Carlisle says, are people in wheelchairs not supposed to have a little fun? I know, right? That's what I'm saying, man. You know, the dude is in a wheelchair. He's just having a little bit of fun. And TikTok takes it as some kind of weird bullying thing. And yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, you can go and check out that video right there's the thumbnail over there. But yeah, I agree, Mr. Carlisle. People in wheelchairs should be able to have fun too, right? Shame on you, TikTok. All right. Now we got Just Mona and the Fur Crew. All right. What's she talking? Oh, we were talking about animals in Florida. BV, you were talking about all the animals in Florida. I was in PA last fall, and while driving through Lycoming County, there are all these deer crossing signs. Yes, there are. There are lots of them all over the place here in the state. I spent most of my life driving in and around PA, and so I know there's lots of freaking deer. But this time, as I was going through up Route 15, it seemed like all of them must have gone to bed. It depends on what time of year you go through. When they're moving around, they move around a lot. Didn't see one deer, but when I get up to a friend's cabin in Buck County, oh yeah, Bucks County, yeah, we found Goldilocks and the three bears. Well, we assumed it was Goldilocks. Blonde hair everywhere, and bears had broken in through a back window and partied hard, tore the place apart. They even turned the fireplace into their own bathroom. Thank God I can sleep in the envoy since the cabin stunk. I guess the owl in the ceiling didn't realize the party was over. So yeah, we do have quite our share of wildlife here in PA. And yeah, we even get bear that wander down here into the city areas sometimes and do their thing. But yeah, the deer, they're everywhere. When it's time for them to move and mating season and everything, yeah, they go crazy, man. This is hand sanitizer. Caitlin says, watched your replay as I was making apple pie. My opinion is it's everyone's own decision to use hand sanitizer. I use it when I am not near soap and water. But I agree with you, what you are saying. Little kids shouldn't really use hand sanitizer with alcohol in it. That's right. This is a good subject you picked to talk about. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of people say, you hear people say, well, Google's your friend. If you want to know something, just Google it. Well, I Googled it. Saying hand sanitizer, is it safe? So all I got was all these articles. The dangers of hand sanitizer. Watch out for this. Overuse of hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer this, that. And it was just bad stuff. So I took everyone's advice. Just Google it. Google is your friend. Well, Google said it's not a good thing. You shouldn't use all that hand sanitizer. And especially with the kids. And again, I was talking to my daughter and she said, yeah, my grandson, he came home and he's like, they just keep them slathered in that stuff all day long. You walk in, squirt, you got a hand sanitizer. You go to sharpen a pen, hand sanitizer. You raise your hand sanitize. Somebody opens the door, hand sanitizer. You go to the bed, hand sanitizer. You go outside, you hand sanitize. And you go out and play in the playground. And you come back in, hand sanitizer. And you go back in and sit down in your chair, hand sanitizer. So they're just caked in this stuff. And my grandson's hands are just shot. They're chapped and dry and split open and bleeding and everything. And they just keep dousing him in this hand sanitizer. And then you read all this list of stuff that's horrible about hand sanitizer. And you're going, oh, this is awesome. Yeah. So I don't know. What are you going to do? Craziness. Well, all right. We have Dale Bruce. Now this is on Unstoppable Morgan. I don't think Morgan is a hot mess. She is more like a train wreck you can't stop watching. But it is getting harder to watch these days. She's pandering to a segment of society I don't really want to encourage. And then he goes on to say, but now I got to go watch Casey's video. I love that girl's wit and charm and dripping with sarcasm. That's right. I would listen to her tell stories all day. Correct. I agree. But yes, now we're getting into the subject of the Morgan, Miss Morgan. That's right, unstoppable. Or is she stoppable? Since her vehicle breaks down every other day, she can be quite stoppable. But yeah, train wreck, you can't stop watching. That's true. I mean, I don't follow her that hard, but I do watch her every once in a while just to see what she's up to now, especially when you see that broke down again. Oh, there we go. One more time. And then we got WV Farmer. And this is about her truck. She would never get she would ever get stopped in that rolling heap with dashboard and ignition all torn out. They would tow that thing to the junkyard in 5 minutes flat and hope she has the title in hand, or first thing going through any cop's head is, holy shit, is this thing stolen? And yes, Yes, I agree. I agree. Now, I'm sure we have some folks here from the police that are retired or still active. But yeah, I mean, I could imagine uh, just pulling her over for whatever, a busted tail light or something not working, or, I don't know, shit dragging underneath or the door falling off or whatever it may be with that hunk of shit. But yeah, I could just see a cop rolling up and just looking in there and seeing the steering column tore apart and wires hanging everywhere and going, did she just really just steal this thing? But then you look and you go, why would anyone steal this piece of crap? I don't know. But yeah. Now the thing that I want to talk about with Morgan is why? What is the big draw to Morgan? With all the people on YouTube, why Morgan? And I have a theory. I have an idea. In my head, I think I know what the thing is. Now, first, she is a hot mess. She is not unattractive. She's kind of like an average, girl next door kind of, or girl down the street kind of look. She's not gorgeous, but she's not unattractive. So that makes her what? Approachable. That's right. She's approachable. She's not that gorgeous chick that the average guy goes, yeah, she's either high maintenance or she's out of my league or whatever. No, she's just the right amount of attractive that she's approachable. Add to that, she's the right amount of crazy and just out there and a mess and just, just screwing stuff up and making bad decisions that the average Joe goes, I got a shot. And that's what it is. These guys, they see other attractive females and, they go, no. She's too smart. She's too this. She's too rich. She's too that. And I would have a shot. But they look at Morgan and they go, yeah, I got a shot. I could hit that. Or yeah, she would date me. Or yeah, we could go out. I got a shot with that. That's the allure right there. She's got that thing that she's just pretty enough, just crazy enough, just wacky enough, just the right amount of making bad decisions after bad decisions after bad decisions. These guys are going, hey, I'm just one more bad decision. I got a shot. I could actually get with that. I have a shot. And that's why everybody flocks to her. That's why they trip over their tongues and their feet. And they find out where she is, and they run to her, and they have water pumps in their hand, and they have their rent. I can fix it for you. Hey, that's why they do it. That's why they do it. That's my opinion. That's why and they stick up for her. And, as soon as you say something, I'm sure in here, they'll be over here. Running their jaws. She's this and she's that. And yeah, wait, I know what she is. I watch her. I know exactly what she is. And they figure, hey, Dave 2D, look, she throws hundreds and hundreds and almost thousands of dollars at Dave 2D. And who is he? He's a bum. He's got nothing. He left mommy's house and moved into a vehicle and slept in mommy's driveway. And then he'd drive around for a while, and then he'd come back and sleep in mommy's driveway. And then he moved into another vehicle and drove around and always winds up back at mommy's driveway and talks about, oh, well, if you go to work every day, you're just wasting your time and you're stupid. And if you pay bills and stuff, you're just stupid. You're just paying somebody money for nothing because it's not yours and blah, 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 blah. But yet he'll let his mommy go to work and support his grown ass so he can plug in and go in and cook in mommy's house and go in and have mommy do his laundry for him while I live in my van. Yeah, in mommy's driveway. But anyway, so he goes through that, and no matter what he does, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I live in a van. Living in a van is awesome. Living in a van is the best thing ever. Well, now I live in my car. I live in a car. I live in this little tiny car. Living in a car is awesome. Living in a van is stupid. Hey, I don't want to live in a car no more. I'm going to get an RV. Living in a car and living in a van is stupid. Living in an RV is awesome. Everyone should live in an RV. Hey, RVs are expensive as shit. I don't want to live in an RV anymore. Maybe I should live in a car again. Living in RVs is stupid. If you live in an RV, you're dumb. I'm going to go buy a house for 20 grand. Living in a house is awesome. Living in your car and your vehicle is dumb. So whatever Dave 2D is doing at the time, that's awesome. And that's the thing that everybody should be doing. So if she's throwing money at a guy like this and got the little woos and batting her eyelashes and all that good stuff, then these guys are going, this guy don't have nothing. I at least have a job, a house, a good car. I don't have to have mommy do my laundry. I'm not selling paintings on eBay for hundreds of dollars just so I can pay my bills. No. So these guys think they have a shot, and that's why they flock to her. That's it. She sews just enough boob, no bra, a little tank top on, and she'll rub lotion on herself and get little things poking out hard and giggle to keep guys there. She'll do little videos on her Patreon everywhere else, and even post some on YouTube where she's in lingerie in a bathtub getting milk dumped on her. So just enough stuff like that for these guys to go, look at her. I got a shot. I could do this. That's the allure, and that's the attraction of Unstoppable Morgan. And then you got the other people that are just like, this chick is a train wreck. We got to follow her. We got to watch what she's doing because she wants to live in the vehicle, but yet she's sticking with that Bronco. Her and 3 dogs in a Bronco driving around, and this thing's just breaking down every other day. What's going to happen next? And then she tells her stories about this and that and the other thing. So that keeps people interested that, check her out. Listen to this chick. She is a mess. And then she'll tell you, I made $300,000 last year. So they're going, okay, $300,000. She still doesn't have 2 nickels to rub together, and she won't go pay a mechanic to fix her home, but yet she'll schlep around in it forever and everything. Yeah, so that is the allure of Unstoppable Morgan, in my opinion. And the main thing is these guys say, I have a shot. I got a chance. And whenever she breaks down and she does a live stream, if I'm showing up and I say, hey, it's your ignition, it's your battery, it's your starter, and then you find out where she is and you show up with a starter in your hand, you got a shot. You got a shot. So why not? Why not hang out, cross your fingers, and follow Unstoppable Morgan to the ends of YouTube earth? And someday you just might get to go out, sit down, and have dinner and a couple drinks with that hot mess we call Unstoppable Morgan. And you don't have to agree with me, but this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back, 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 back.